The Public Bodies Management and Accountability Nomination, Selection and Appointment to Boards regulations were approved by the Senate on Friday. The bill was recently passed in the lower house.
The new regulations specify the criteria for appointment of boards of public bodies following voiced concerns surrounding several state entities. Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith, in leading the debate, noted work done on the regulations back in 2011, adding that even with these new improvements, more issues will arise.
It is a work in progress, and I do think we should all recognize the public good that exists in corporate governance as applied within the public sector. I note as well that at the time that I presented, my presentation referred to the 190 public bodies in Jamaica. And the brief that, of course, was provided by the current Ministry of Finance and Public Service has identified us now as having 146 as a result of the public sector transformation program, which is streamlining, modernizing, and optimizing how it is that we retain useful agencies and ensure that their utility is optimized for the public good.
The new regulations will, among other things, make provisions for persons to apply to become board members through the establishment of a database being housed within the Finance Ministry.
And I'm sure all of us in political life have at one point or another been asked, how can I serve? How can I become a part of public service to serve on a board? And now it is that persons can, if they do believe that they have the appropriate skills and competencies, that they can apply to they will be able to, rather, on the passage of this and the passage of the relevant time period, to apply to the Financial Secretary for consideration for selection.
Some of the regulations will begin to come into effect 4 months after being gazetted, while others should come into effect 10 months after.
So the process of establishing the Secretariat, recruiting the persons who the Financial Secretary will work with or who will work for the Financial Secretary in terms of the hiring and staff to implement the work of the database and its management, that process will certainly come into effect after the 4-month period.
The Public Bodies Management and Accountability Nomination, Selection and Appointment to Boards regulations are set to come into effect within the next financial year.